born in Southgate, California in 1948. I grew up in La Mirada. Looking back on it, you didn't have to lock your doors, and didn't have to worry about playing late at night outside. It's a different atmosphere then than it is now. I had a sister, a younger sister, Sharon. There weren't any females in it, so she wanted to hang around with the guys. There's plenty of guys. 4 years. Well, I remember playing sports and being involved actively in sports, Little League and Pop Warner football and what have you. I played lineman in football and catcher and first base in baseball. I liked being a catcher. Oh, they were great. All the kids in the neighborhood were over at my house all the time because they enjoyed talking with my folks. Had several. My first job, I kept score at a bowling alley every night. And then I went to work for a hamburger stand, flipping burgers. And then I went to work for a dairy, and I did everything at the dairy from waiting on the cars that drove up to milking the cows to bottling the milk. You name it, I did it. It was terrific. I had a great life. Everybody was friends. My high school, we started with just 2 grades, 9th and 10th. Because it was a brand new high school, and I was in the 10th grade. So basically I was a senior for 3 years. Every time they added a new class, I was still in the top class. And you got to know everybody in the school. As a matter of fact, I'm still friends with all my high school classmates, and we have reunions every year. We all get together every year, if not more. They visit me here at Renaissance. So yes, I'm very, very fortunate. Junior college, Cerritos in Norwalk, police science, police administration. I enjoyed that job, but that was a few years ago when everybody wasn't filming you. Nowadays, you can't even pick your nose without being on somebody's camera. I was a robbery homicide investigator. I enjoyed it. I mean, everything was exciting. The fact that you put bad guys in jail. I mean, these weren't your typical drunk drivers and stuff like that. These were people that robbed or people that killed. Yes, I was in the Army in Vietnam. Long, long and drawn out, and I couldn't wait to get home. I was in communications, Signal Corps. As a radio teletype operator, transmitting battle plans, receiving battle reports. I was there for a year. Went to Fort Ord, which is in Northern California, no longer there. That was tough because we were locked down the whole time we were there because of spinal meningitis scares. You couldn't leave your barracks. I was at Fort Ord for 8 weeks, and then 8 additional weeks for communications training. I finally got out after 2 years as a Sergeant E5. Well, I was going before, and then I got drafted and went in and got out, then went on to the police academy and got hired. I was fairly close to where I grew up. It was two cities over. Yes, I had 2 daughters. It was difficult. If they would have been boys, I'd have taken them out behind the barn a couple times. You just don't do that with a female. Yes, I do. I have 6 of them. My oldest daughter and her family are in Chicago, but my youngest daughter and her family are here, and they visit frequently. I'm a 4th generation native. I love to play poker at the casinos. Always missing in action here. I like to play Hold'em, no limit Hold'em. I've been many places. Most of the South Pacific Islands. Been to Guam. I've been to Amsterdam. I've been blessed. I've been many places. Been to Israel. I went with my church. It's a great historical experience. Oh, I love watching sports. That's why I don't get involved in too much, because there's always a game for me to watch. And, I like college football the best. CLA. Really, because I like the SEC conference too. Alabama, Georgia, Ole Miss. That this is a great place. There's lots of nice people here. They should be able to make good friends. Plenty for them to do. And if the food is good.